Hello everybody, it's George Shrimp and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now I want to start this with a bit of an apology for the delay in video. I did actually go make this video twice, but I ended up not having time, so I ended up scrapping them both. So I'm just gonna smash it out now. Also, exciting news! I get a new mic tomorrow. A new MUN. It's actually like a metal one and with pop sockets, and that's not the word, is it? Pop pop the filter thingies. Anyways, so in today's episode, I want to focus on making a rover, like I said in the last video. Might be in two parts. This video we will make it and launch it and land it, and then in the next video we may explore with it and then return it home if we are doing a manned one, which I think we are going to do. So let's just get into this. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet as well. It is currently 10 to 11 and there's my little brother is asleep right next door, so I gotta shh. But it's fine. The great thing about having one of these mics is I can just get nice up and close to it. We can do basically ASMR. Hi, do you like that? Hello. I'm sorry if you have headphones on. You are hearing me very loud right now. Hey. Anyways, so we are going to, I was originally thinking like an Apollo thing where we leave one in orbit, drop one down, but I think that's just going to be awfully complicated. We can always try do that at a different time. I mean, I'm kind of open to the idea. It's just getting back. No, because we're going to need to land a rocket, and drop the rover. I've got an idea on how to do that. So we will just put some fuel on this. I'm just probably going to full send it the big one. Actually, no. Because we're going to be collecting science, we're going to probably want to bring it back to our space station. I'm a little bit tired as well, so you know, if I'm stupid, that's why. I should get a fuel tank on this. Okay, so that will be our base lander. Probably maybe want to high just a tiny bit of power on this. And we want some ladders. Ladders would be helpful. And now we are going to want to add a decoupler, and this is where we are going to build the rover. I kind of like that. And then we can add a tiny little booster on, because I think we unlocked the miniature. Yeah, we can just add like a little spark engine on. There's a little butthole. Okay, so I think that is a great little cute. We actually didn't add RCS. Hang on. Okay, moving on to science, we're going to add this little scanning arm on the front here, and that is going to, he's got a little hand now, and we need to get some more science on here. So we'll put a goo there, this there, that there. Kindly one more thing. We're just gonna have to put up with that. So that is our rover. No, not because we need to add the little rocket pod. It's actually gonna land it down So we will do that. Now, she's not the prettiest of fairings, but she'll do. So the plan is we're gonna have we'll just put one of them on there with one of those. So we'll put that like that. And the plan is we will land at this, then ditch it. I'm actually gonna lower all these force percentages. Then we will ditch it and then land with this next to it. So this can be our return shuttle, and then we can ride this around, come back to the shuttle, and then take it away. Okay, so I am thinking that we utilise the Asparagus Station. That is what I've got going on here. We've already talked about that before. I think it was in either episode 3 or 4. So I'm not going to get too much into that, but yeah, these are going to go, then these are going to go. We have 4,315 Delta V, but that isn't counting in for like efficiency and whatnot. So I believe we may be good to go. And go! We're very stable, and we are keeping a nice speed. That fuel's draining a little quicker than I'd like. And we're not going to talk too much about getting into orbit or getting to the moon. We have already did that. If you haven't seen the last 2 episodes, they were all about getting to the moon and returning from the moon. And this time we are going back, but with a payload. We are dropping off a rover. And we are just burning. Where's my fins? I put fins on here 100%. Love the sound of the breaking of the atmosphere, like the burning of the atmosphere. Speaking of sounds, I just recently watched War of the Worlds 2005 with Tom Cruise. Great movie. I really recommend watching that movie. It blew me away. But more to the point, the sound. Listen to that movie with headphones on. The sounds of the tripods coming down. It is crazy. I remember one time when I was young, I was watching, I think it was Jacksepticeye, his Subnautica series, and he likened the sound of the quarantine platform to the sound of the tripods. Obviously, this was years ago. I'd never watched the movie, so I didn't know. So I was always kind of expecting it, like thinking, you know, it's pretty. He's a guy that loves sounds. So then I've watched the movie, and I immediately thought of that quarantine platform as well. The sounds are very similar. But it is an amazing movie. I highly recommend it. I'm currently watching. I'm on a bit of an old movie. Well, not an old movie, but on a bit of a movie kick of movies I've never watched that I should have watched. Like right now, I'm on Jurassic Park, the first one, and I plan to watch the rest as well. Anyway, there's enough talk about movies. You've been burning for so long. I mean, to be fair, I didn't do the orbit very amazingly. So we're gonna be gliding for a while. But I mean, we're only at 39 kilometers. We're just still burning and burning and burning. Even at times 4 speed, it's just burning, more burning. Oh, oh, the burning is finally stopping. No, spoke too soon? I'm surprised nothing exploded, to be honest. Nothing even overheated. Ah, they're so calm. Ah, nice and quiet. And we have finally left the atmosphere. Boy, that took a while. Cue the epic space music. And we will just skip the rest of the way there. Okay, orbit achieved. Now we need to make our way to the moon. Yeah, and we will fix our alignment when we get to halfway through and do a mid-course correction. Now approaching the moon, we have entered its sphere of influence. We should probably quick save. Okay, there we go. And now we probably, I want to land near that thing, but I feel like we should land at our site, because we're going to want to leave the rover. Yeah, we'll land at our landing site. Activate our legs. And make our way down to our landing zone, which is somewhere down there. I'm trying to get past this crater. Just in case. Oh, I think we may have went into the crater. I don't see a landing site. Am I just being blind? Probably. I mean, we don't have to land exactly on it. We can. No. Uh-oh. Okay. We can fix this. No. No, we can't. Well, luckily I quick saved. Not good. Yeah, round 2. I think that's our landing site as well. Nice touchdown. Touchdown. Boom. Done. And there we are. Quickly autosave, quick save, and then we are going to transfer the rest of this into there, because we no longer need any of it. And now we are going to, they are the wrong way. And you are just going to plop right next to it. There we are. And that is our return pod ready to go. Jeb, unfortunately you are not coming with us on this journey. I wish you could, but we need an engineer and a scientist. I'm just going to extend those ladders. Ready? We will put our antennas out and our solar panels. Okay, so now that is ready. We will go to this and we will decouple that. We're going to put RCS on, see if we can float our way out of this. We most certainly can. There we are. And I need to sort everything out on this. It seems we haven't really built the rover very well. I think the wheels needed to be a little bit wider apart. That is why we are just flipping. There's nothing I can really do about the flipping other than maybe just putting RCS on. I mean, we have our little booster, and it's a little bit more manageable. Oh my god, that was scary. It's a little bit more manageable when it's going a little bit quicker, but not really. So we have built a bad rover. But it's fine, we got a rover here nonetheless. Now we can do all these sciencey things, and we need to use our little moon arm. So I'm gonna put the that on. There's a crater. We're gonna go to that crater. Oh, the wheels weren't working properly because I had the brakes on. Slow down. Yeah, it's still not a particularly great rover. We can't wait. Yeah, we still flip forward, but why don't my brakes work? This is really not good. When I brake, I expect to brake. A little bit closer. There we are. And now we can get this scanning arm to the... Oh, we're a bit too close. Let's see. How can we... There. There we go, it's doing its thing. It's gonna shoot a laser at it. The moon is full of holes, big and small, curving the sides of the easy curving golf was made. Okay, that gets us 60 science, and there is probably still stuff we can do here with it being with us only coming here once. And that's about it. So, we now have a rover on the moon. We can now explore whatever that thing we wanted to explore is. We can zip around, all fun. But, I think, for now, I will leave this episode here. And the next one, we will focus all on the return. And we will get our boys back to our space station and then get them back home. Because I'm sure Jeb has a wife or something that he would really like to go see, rather than standing, nah, I'm lying. Jeb absolutely loves this stuff. He is an adrenaline junkie. We have actually passed where I want to be. Come on. Don't do this. Ah! Hey, here we are parked up. So yes, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you have all enjoyed watching, please hit that like button down below. It means a lot and it lets me know that you still want to watch this series. So, so anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been your host, George Shrimp.